to Timeless Messages 1111. So you have 3 yes and no questions collective. Just think of the question and the cards will answer you. And by the time you get this message or this video comes across your screen, it's probably the perfect timing that you need to hear this message. So this message is for a certain specific, you know who you are. And whatever resonates, please take what resonates, and whatever doesn't resonate, just leave it for the next collective, or maybe it's not your message. So thank you so much, and thank you for joining. I'm gonna wait a minute. I'm gonna have you scribe for a minute, hopefully, and getting people on here because I don't set a schedule. And it is what it is. So whenever I can do things, I can. Okay, so yes, here we go with the scrying. Remember, just blink your mind, look in the ball, and just whatever intuitively comes to you, that is what, sorry, you guys. Okay. And so I'm going to say thank you. Thank you, Divine, for all your blessings seen and unseen. Please bless this message and help me deliver the message to collective that they need to hear. We manifest things of great wealth, good health, a lot of money, true love, true happiness, true protection, genuine friendship, real family connections, love, kindness, safety, all the things of abundance. And we pray for the ones that are against us, for God's vengeance has no mercy. And we thank you for the ones that are for us. May you bless them to 20-fold. And may the message be delivered to the collective that they need to hear. And I feel like you're really tired, collective. I feel like you're feeling like you're burning out, kind of, and you're just doing too much, and you're just sidetracked with that. And maybe you need more family time, or paternity or maternity leave or something. And thank you, Lord, for blessing this message and blessing this place. And I pray in your name, Lord Jesus. Amen. And whoever you pray is okay too. So that's everything. Everybody's welcome here. It's about love and being kind to another, helping another. And if you're a veteran, thank you so much. You guys are my inspirations. I mean, you're and all the heroes out there. Is the reason why we're free and we're able to conduct business in America as usual. So thank you to all of our military, public workers too, for everybody who puts their butt on the line, for our freedom and our safety. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And it says, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you and wherever you go. So you're never alone. And what's most important, I think, is what you do when you're by yourself, Never being alone and being of a good, credible name. There's nothing more better than a credible name. And I feel like your name is Josh, Joe. Maybe you're a leader or you're very... like a boss, and you're, I think, excuse put others before yourself, but you need to pay attention to yourself and not settling for second best, and then, because you deserve the best. And joyful and is the person who finds wisdom and the one who gains understanding. Proverbs 3:13, in double communications, you could sell ice to an Eskimo. That's how good you are. I don't feel like you're married. I feel like you're single, but maybe you're dating someone. I don't know. So, joyful. Joy, like happiness. I think that means happiness in one of these decks. So, let's see. Your 3 yes to no questions, collective. Just say them to yourself. And then at the end, if you're with me, we'll do more of a personal reading. Okay, with the pendulum. It's not going to be a very long read tonight. But here we go with your first yes and no question. Yes or no for the collective. Wow. No. Resist the change, upsetting news. Let's see. Yes or no to the collective. Yes. So, valuable experience worth your time and profit. Let's see. Maybe it's a valuable experience. Yeah. Look, and it just flopped out. No on the 3rd. Beyond your ability, it's like no, not viable anymore. It's beyond your ability. It's not viable. It's like, I don't think you're going to be able to save that one. You know what I'm saying? But, no on the 1st. Okay. And upsetting news. And yes on the 2nd. Invaluable and valued experience. No on the 3rd. Beyond your ability. Sorry, collective, if it was bad news to you. But hopefully it was good news, because sometimes things happen to save something bigger from that, something from bigger happening. So it is what it is. Let's see, affirm with me now. Door to value again. Feeling comfortable. Abundant prosperity, staying safe. We're just talking about safe, being the calm in the storm. The community, you're connected with the kindred spirits of the community. So affirm with me. I am attracting wonderful, beneficial connections. I am attracting wonderful and beneficial connections. I'm attracting wonderful and beneficial connections. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Just a beautiful thing. I don't know, it was on my heart to start with this. Justice, Libra card. Wow, okay. This is truths. Lies becoming truths. Yes. The Libra card of balance. Something about evidence. Yeah. Or a history. Or something. I don't know. A lifestyle change, maybe in the closet about something, or secrets being held down low. maybe of their childhood or whatever. But this person doesn't seek revenge, they leave it for God. And it's maybe childish behavior to this person to act that way. This air sign, this air earth sign. Okay, so Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus. Confirming air signs. And then being distant. Yeah, like feeling ashamed. Regrets, maybe. I feel like this person is more hurt over words or something that was said, I don't know, than anything else. I feel like this person has no regrets. You know, I feel this person, because they don't take revenge into their own. You know, they leave it to God. So this person is at peace with themselves. They're happy. They don't have regrets. When people want them to, they don't. So it's an unexpected visit or a phone call, maybe, by maybe a longtime friend. Yeah. Family member, building a foundation. Yeah, feeling safe, being safe. If you're asking if you're wondering if you're safe, and starting a family. You're gonna be safe. Everything's gonna be okay. Look, you're no snake. You don't just grow and shed a skin and become a bigger snake. You're no snake. You're against this. It's social media. You can't believe social media. It's all for entertainment purposes. Even these cards. Like, this is what you see. Honestly, it's for your entertainment purposes. Okay? And that's the truth. Because I could sit here and just tell you your whole... basically give you just a psychic reading. And that's it. But this is entertainment. This is entertaining you. This is actually proving to you certain things. So that energy exists. So this person is not like that. Thank goodness. I feel like something's closed off through anxiety, refusing to give in to a silence within. Maybe because of a fear or something. And maybe it's a person. I don't know. But let's see. Around spring. In the reverse. So I take that as around fall, which is air sign. Again, of the East Tower. Earth signs, what was I saying? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Closed off. Closed off this air sign and this earth sign. It's just like whatever beef they had, it's, yeah, negotiated, working out, you know? So, options. You could do the right thing or not, you know? You could be honest or not, you know? And that's, you know, that's basically your prerogative, you know? Yeah, maybe someone suffering with a child or something with ADHD or something. And, it's really like testing your patience in Sagittarius. Yeah. Not facing the truth, but they're gonna have to. This is a person that lies a lot. Yeah. A dismissal is gonna happen because of this. Look at this. Lies, refusing to give in, contradicting. You know, this is going to be the justice for this air sign. This, something about someone wants to hear your voice, this earth sign. Someone with a gift. Maybe they just ate, or they want to date. Sign, spiritual contract. Something about a spiritual contract. A telepathic, someone who believes in telepathic dreams, or someone who writes songs. This person, yeah, it could be a Pisces. If they're psychic, or if they're just, have another gift. They could be Sagittarius. Yeah. So this is the collective read, as I thought. And I feel like look for signs, and, I feel like hidden truths find you always. The truth always comes out in the end. Doesn't matter 3 sides of the story. There's no such thing as secrets, because it always comes out in the end. That's why what you do now affects your future. You know what I mean? And I can't stress that enough. There are no such thing. Ravenous, this insatiable, uncontrollable desire, a must-have, a hunger for pleasure. Ravenous, with this sign, with this masculine and family atmosphere of, I'm going to say that's a crow or a raven. A crow. Dreams, look, visiting you, spirit world, you're ignoring the downloads you're receiving and the confirmations because you don't have the journal and pen by your bed. You need a journal and pen by your bed. Let's see if Grace's boss lied. Let's see. Did Grace's boss lie to her? Yes or no, pendulum? That's counterclockwise. That's a no. A big no. In every way. Was honest. Yeah. Definitely. Nope. Good money. Okay, so let's go in with that. I hope that helps. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Everybody's welcome here, and I'm glad to have you here. Help me build 1,000 subscribers so that we could build a community together called the Superstars or the Champions, either or. Anyways, keep a journal. It will reveal your deepest secrets within your dreams that you forget. Communication, butterflies, what was I saying? Devotion, can't stop smiling, happiness, feeling complete. This communication approaching voicemail, awaiting text, looking at your phone, like, wow, that's pretty cool. Emotions, in and out, like waves flashing. Kind of cool. Those are like some signs of insatiableness, of these secrets you haven't told this person that you maybe think about all the time. That you look at your phone, like, are they there yet? Or, searching, like in the past, thinking of you profile creeping, or profile searching. Twin flames. Do I need to see any more of this? Is another deck, and twin flames came out again. This is more than just soulmates. It's a twin flame, shared feelings. It's like a mirrored emotion. It's like two souls in one body, or one soul in two different bodies. You know, your other half, your reflection of your soul. It's a lot deeper than just soulmate. You know, so I mean, the end here is, wow, what an adventure, but shared feelings, mirrored emotions. I mean, twin flames, having a family with this person. This is like the 10 of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles. Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, the 10 of Cups. The 2 of Cups. Definitely. Feeling that. Let's see what... Since the crow came out and is ravenous. Ravenous, I tell you, ravenous. Okay, so here we go. Community. What was I? We were just talking about a community, right? Or community. I think we're gonna make it. 10 being the best, right? 1 being of leadership. Like, we're gonna be the community. What do you like, the superstars, or you like what was it? The champions better? What do you guys like? Tell me in the comments. No, your boss didn't lie to you. But yeah, the community is going to know about this twin flame love. So that's a good thing. And I think they know about you. I feel like you're a night owl too. Definitely. Not a night owl, or maybe the luck of an owl. And you don't know which direction to take at the moment. You're unsure with maybe a project. You could be 43. Sacred space, again, it's like, yeah, no, everybody needs their sacred space. They do. You know, everybody does. So it's not a bad thing. It's not like they're trying to get away from you or anything. You know what I mean? Anticipation to see each other, that is awesome. That makes you want to fly. It makes you want to soar. That's pretty cool. And it takes your grief away. It takes your grief away. Whatever, something. Your grief is going to be dismissed. A dismissal of your grief. Distant, that's why. I feel like you're preparing. But there's a lot of distractions. Let's see what else. Something about rising above an upheaval that happened, dismissal of grief. Protection, protection. Yes, definitely. Protection. You are. By the divine, you know, he's got his hand over you. So it's like, don't worry, you know, be happy. Don't be distracted. Know that you're protected, and maybe you can find comfort in that, not be so distracted, wondering what is this anomaly? You know what I mean? You know that you're protected. Okay? not something that you can really do anything about anyway. And if you have wings, why not fly? As a bird. I'm saying if you're a bird. Ka-ching. Ka-ching made me cry. It's like you can't do anything about it. You know, you just have to accept it and try to do your best. And ka-ching. Ka-ching. Luck finally comes your way. Luck finally is coming your way. Ka-ching. Because of your perspective. And a risk you took years ago, and I feel like your real gifts, that was some kind of anomaly to most, but your real gifts are coming out now. I feel you do good or you like to collaborate. You know, and it helps with whatever grief or whatever trauma you're dealing with, whatever tricky PTSD, this is like CTPSD, you know, stuff like that. You're independent. Definitely independent, like a cat. Balanced. This is like the yin and yang. Man and woman is watching right now. Okay, choose your battles. Choose them. Choose them wisely. You know, anything else on this oracle? Something about influence, not being a good influence, need to be a better influence. Yeah, maybe you're keeping yourself isolated and away from people because, and working independently, or doing your hobbies just by yourself, or not wanting to be around a huge crowd. Maybe just wanting to play or write music, or just listen to music, or just have some alone time, and that's okay. Sometimes you need that. You know, sometimes you do. Just beware of the illusion that the media creates. It's an illusion, you know. What you see is not real. It's entertainment for a reason, okay? So keep that in mind, illusionist. What was I saying about the owl of luck? Magician, I feel. Yeah. A magician, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Virgo, Taurus. Luck. Luck is coming. Luck, luck, luck. Yeah. That's what I'm getting right now, collective. Pretty cool. But your perspective, ka-ching, you figured it out. It's all about perspective. You know, you gotta change your approach and maybe your perspective. And do the right things. Just do the right things. But you're definitely gonna eventually, the whole world is gonna know that you're in love with this new person because you're twin flames. That's your other person, that's you, basically, in another body. You know what I mean? Two of you and one of you in two different bodies. It's a gift. I feel like you really believe and anticipate. So this butterfly feeling, okay, through these emotions, all right, maybe dreams, maybe through communication, this twin flame, okay, family, okay, and then insatiable. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. I feel like everything is going to work in your favor. Everything's going to work in your favor because you did the right thing when no one else did. or would, or could, or wanted to, or, you know what I mean? You did the right thing, collective. So you don't have to worry. You're good. Let's throw some charms out here for a minute. Oh. Just a few charms. Okay, so we got someone that is maybe Italian, is in love, has good credit, follows their heart, definitely a day person, not a night person. I feel like you're the night person. This person's like a transformer, not a Decepticon. I don't think that's a Decepticon. I think that's a transformer, right? I think it is. Like, you're a good guy. You know, or I'd like to think that you are. And you live in this beautiful, like, castle-like house. Like a castle. Not that you don't like peach and things that look like that, but masculine energy, signed to a lender, a label or something. This gamer likes to play games. Like kitty, a white kitty. I feel like this Moonchild has a white kitty, or goes by the nickname. Has, I feel like they don't have a vehicle, but they know someone with the truck. Yeah. Either a silver one, a white one, or a black one, even a dark gray, smoky colored one. But they never drive it. This person is of royalty, but doesn't even know it yet. Of football, somehow. Maybe they want a Super Bowl. Maybe you're a football player, specifically looking to invest in small businesses. I feel, yeah, you don't have no hoopty car, and you're like, no, hoopty. No. Maybe you get a lot of rides, but look, it's like little monsters. I feel like you like the energy drink monsters, or monsters endorses you, and you also could be of a waiting crescent. Okay, moon energy. Maybe you have an M or a U. Maybe you're known as the best. I just got the goat when I seen the crown and the football, like, you know what I mean? Maybe you like braids in your hair. Yes, definitely. Who doesn't need money, right? It is what it is. So if you have any personal questions, awesome. Hi. Yeah, you're a person that is confident and that yet follows their heart. Definitely confident. And maybe a flirt. Very flirtatious. I feel like you're into endangered animals, or protecting marine animals, or you like that kind of thing. And cupcakes are like one of your favorites. Green. So this is like Sesame Street or something. I don't know, like, you know, I don't know what character this is, but it has yellow bow for confidence. And then green, I think, for money. And then maybe you were in your 40s, 30s or 40s. Maybe 30s. I'm getting more this beautiful butterfly. What was I saying? You are the butterfly in a fucking room of moths. You are that beautiful butterfly. You stand out superstar. You are a natural superstar. You're a superstar whether you like it or not. So get used to it. Ha 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 ha. I'm just saying. But seriously, you are that beautiful butterfly that stands out. And don't you forget it. Okay? I feel like you don't give yourself enough credit there. I mean, you really don't. Um, hmm. Yeah, you really don't. Definitely luck is on your side. You're a star. You're definitely a superstar. You're a rising star and a superstar. This butterfly energy that doesn't use straws, trending now, using edible straws. You can find them on Amazon. Okay, doesn't mean you eat them. It just means that they taste like the drink that you're drinking, or and they're biodegradable and eco-friendly and effective and consistent. Like paper straws are eco-friendly. Is this a Decepticon? Someone may be trying to lie to you, Moonchild or Sunchild, actually. But you do like Asian food. Yes, it reminds me of a song. Is it "Let me take you far away"? You love, let me take you far away. You like, holiday. Exchange your cold days for the sun. A good time and fun, fun, fun. Let me take you far away. You love a holiday. Yeah, it's like there's a song that talks about Asian food. Arrive at 7, place feels good. No time to call you today. Encores by 11, then Chinese food. Then back to the hotel again. That's what that reminds me of. You could be a water energy, definitely. Scorpio, definitely. Scorpio, of the world, I'm feeling the world's going to come out, which is also High Priestess and materialism. If we pull on the deck. Watch the cards. Remember the cards I said. And then we'll pull from the tarot deck. Look, concert. Concert cash. Yeah. That's so funny, right? I was just seeing the scorpions. It's so funny. But yeah. Anyways, one of my favorite classic rock bands. I mean, it never gets old. It's always like the first time I heard it, I love sounds like that. So, and I always learn something new from it, which is the coolest too. Anyways, just weird, man. Twin flames. Okay? You've seen it in the cards yourself. Options. Yeah, you do. You have options. But you're looking for specific something. Okay, air sign. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Aren't they so good? They're good with corn. Oh, well, those and rice, white rice, and some tilapia. You know, sounds great. Um, anyways, let's see where we're at. We're at 40, 12, 13 on the timer. And so let's do the tarot. That's what's on my mind right now. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like, and get the word out there. A decision has been made. A decision from an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries energy. Look, something about staying. I'm not sure. Staying through. Is this a Two of Cups? What was I saying? Two of Cups of separation, and then back and forth. You know, this King of Swords. Earth, air, energy. This King of Swords stands for the lover's energy, which could be soulmates, or it could just be lovers, and the Gemini being mutable. And if the Four of Swords comes out, it depends on how it comes out, confirming that. Well, we will just see. Okay? And the Emperor that takes on the same role on all the traits of all the good things of the men in the deck. But if he's in the reverse, he could be the worst. The worst. You don't want to be on that guy's bad side. But when you have like a lot of haters, but people talking good or bad about you and you're not there, I mean, come on. This person doesn't believe in an afterlife, but this is also like water resonating with water energy, a passion. This is not living in the moment, just maybe thinking about the future too much. I think you need to enjoy the moment a little bit more. In this Page of Cups, it's like, it's like coming to let you know, that you got to be transparent. You got to be transparent. You got to go with the flow, like a warning, Look, lies have been told in this partnership. I don't remember, it was separated and then back together. Lies have been told when it comes to a King of Swords. Strength. Okay, you got the strength of the Leo, which is good to have on your side from the divine. You have the favor of the divine. You have the favor of the king of the jungle. So even nature's got your back. Okay? Divine feminine. That's not showing her face yet. Look, marriage coming up. Four of Wands. This is proving Emperor energy, Empress energy. This is proving Aries energy. Okay, and the King of Pentacles as well. A marriage. Some lies about maybe a marriage from this Emperor that wants to actually get married, remarried. Yes. Be happy. Look, they see the answers they already know the answers to. And Pisces. Could be a male Pisces. It's like you're protected. You're protected inside God's tabernacle, like Proverbs. What was it? 10:18, I think. You're protected inside. So, no worries. You overcame this tower. You overcame this difficulty. You threw not just strength, but perseverance. Look, Aquarius energy, just like the mountains, just like the mountains. They look like mountains or waves. Like, this is Seven of Swords, getting you away, or getting you away, or getting away. Yeah. From all this chaos. Yeah, an intuitive, someone, I don't know, looks younger than they are. Resonates with an earth energy being really cool. They could be life path 6. Really easy to talk to. What else do you have for me? Collective? So far, all the cards I mentioned came out. With the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Emperor, the Judgment card, which means live in the moment, and or afterlife, depending on how it lands. Like waiting. You're a person of the light. You're honest. Yes. A person of the light, and you're honest. Definitely a person of the light, this woman. This Sigma, this Empress energy is definitely of the light, and has been because turning the bad into good. Look, because of betrayal, and then now lies are going to become into truth. You know, and it just hurts, I think. Words hurt. They cut deeper than, you know, I'm just saying, in the Bible it says something about that. You should look it up, but yeah, just maybe someone danced, or this Capricorn-like energy, and this Two of Pentacles of juggling, or not juggling, but just, what are you going to do with your gifts? You know, but 2 being of significance, synchronicity of 3. Okay. 4, 5. And so we go. What did I say about the 2? Pentacles. This person is kind of greedy in the 6. Yeah. It's because they had to overcome a lot. What was I saying? The Magician. And I did mention the Magician as well. So this Emperor is the Magician, going to make things happen. Feel Aquarius energy. Gonna try to get you away. They're greedy with you. They don't want to share you. They're loyal, they're faithful. I think you need someone like that because you are like that. Maybe you didn't think that women like that existed, but they do. And so you're greedy when it comes to your women. But then you're also very handsome. You're a person of the light. You're the Emperor, and you're going to marry this air energy. Look, the Magician, I said it. I said it. And the Ten of Cups. I said the Ten of Cups in Pisces. Okay. What did I say? The Ten of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands. This is a lot of people having your back. Okay. So a lot of people have your back. So you're not worried about dancing. What is this? The Seven of Wands in Leo. Yeah. Collaboration. People are for you. Even your enemies are for you. I mean, it's just ridiculous. They agree. Being grateful. You're a grateful person. It's crazy. What other cards did I mention? I mentioned, yeah, the Magician, the Ten of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. But the Emperor is all that. If we can get the 10 of Pentacles, that would be all of them. We've got the Eight of Cups, so not afraid to walk away from materialistic things, which is good because that means relationships mean more than materialism in this gratitude. Aquarius energy. Aquarius energy. You know what you want and you're willing to do it, to stand up for what you want. And I think that's really cool. If you can. You don't know what it's like to be poor, but you are. That's because you were born into money and then you did good with it, made a good decision, and became a celebrity. Something that you're passionate about. What is this? The Five of Wands? Yeah, no bueno. See, it's like everybody, they're just shit talking. Put this on the back. Put this in the back. They're gonna shit talk because you are famous. Put that all in the back. When it comes to a Four of Coins in the reverse, gratitude of the Capricorn, being very self-disciplined, setting boundaries. Look, many opportunities, but they choose you. I think they love you. I think they love you. Also show Scorpio energy. So the world, the success. Oh, I said the world. The world and 10, I think. Ew. Oh, and the King of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah. This King of Pentacles resonates with the air energy. This back and forth is... Okay, Aries is this Taurus, Aries energy of the Hierophant, Empress, Emperor. In the Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles. That's one of the cards I said too. In gratitude. Thank you, Spirit. Nine of Swords. It's like you have a hard time sleeping. Maybe you suffer from night terrors like I do. I don't know. But you have a hard time sleeping sometimes. Maybe it's because of pain. But look, you're very independent. You don't complain too much to anybody. What good does it do anyway? It's like save it for the peanut gallery. The Knight of Cups. This person isn't really too serious about you. They just want like a booty call. That's what this is telling me. And the Knight of Cups. They're trying to take you away from the king. It's like, who do you think you are? You're a knight. You're not a king. You know what I'm saying? And this being independent. Independent. Or maybe you put them up to it as a, for passion, to test the integrity of the lady. And this is the King of Cups. Okay, this person is letting their emotions, listening a little bit to their emotions. Okay, this king. You're listening to your emotions, this wealthy person. This grateful person. I think that's wonderful. And celebrating in the Three of Cups is one of the cards I said too. The Queen of Pentacles, which I said too. Okay, the same thing of Sagittarius, Capricorn energy. Okay, and the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles, which the Nine of Wands came out over here. Over here somewhere. There. Yeah. The Empress, look, the Empress came out. She's all the queens. All the queens resonating with earth energy, earth air, Mother Earth herself. And I feel you're really eco-friendly. So that's a good thing. Capricorn energy, the Three of Coins, small investment, hard work. Let's see, Saturn rules Capricorn. So this is more of like, yeah, like I was saying, responsibility, discipline, structured. They push to be their best, so don't settle for second best. What's wrong with that? As confirmation, as their Empress came out. Now where's her Ten of Pentacles? This person is no fool. This person is just at it all the time. Work, work, work. This Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo. Oh, that was how to be. Anyway, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And what was I saying about the Ten of Pentacles? The Ten of Pentacles. And that was the last card I called. The Ten of Pentacles in Virgo. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. This is like I said, the King of Cups. The King and the Queen of Cups came out. The Empress came out to verify that. Then we had the Ten of Cups and the Magician come out with the Ten of Pentacles in partnerships, like I said, with the Judgment, okay, and needing to make a decision, and the Two of Wands, you know, or procrastinating, or have made a decision. You've already made a decision, but haven't put it in action yet. This King, this masculine, this younger masculine that wants to marry and have a happy life just like you. And you're both twin flames. Like, you both didn't even know that you existed. Seriously. Look, the star, what was I saying about them being famous? A male star. Notice all your efforts. Look, the male star in Aquarius. Masculine star, a masculine star in Aquarius. And the Ten of Pentacles. That's crazy. I said you were a superstar. I did say you were a superstar. And maybe I did mention the Seven of Pentacles as far as all your efforts. Yeah, being put in, all your efforts. But really it stops there with the star, right there. Because you're a superstar. This is confirming it on top of the Ten of Pentacles, that you're very smart. I mean, everything that I said, this is confirming everything I said in the entire deck. And that was like a half a deck. Okay, so you've seen me shuffle the cards. There's no way you can make any of this up. This is all energy. Okay, So let's get that straight. Um, hmm. Yeah, so basically, I called out every card that came out before it came out. And if that's not proof of clairaudience and just intuition and intuitive, and you know, practicing craft, practicing your intuition, and I mean, it's very important to be, you know, in the first house and 11th house of self-reflection and the way you treat others. You know, who really cares about what other people think? It's about what you think about yourself. Superstar of Aquarius. It's going to help this. Justice card, Libra. Thinking about the future, look. Yeah, thinking about the future. And not only did the King of Pentacles come out, so did the Queen. All right, to verify this, a Taurus, Aries energy with the Four of Wands, with the Emperor over here, and the Magician. Yep. Isn't that cool, you guys? Isn't that really cool? Does anybody have a question? A girl from your neighborhood notices you? You want to know if she likes you or not. Okay, hold on. A girl from the neighbor notices Kumar. Is she interested in him? Yes or no, Pendulum? No. I don't think she knows. Does she know about Kumar? Yes. Maybe she's curious, but you need to make initiative to maybe take brownies. Maybe ask mom to make brownies or something. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's like, doesn't matter what age you are anymore, to own a house anymore is a lost dream, it seems, the way the country's going. Yeah. So, if you're in your 20s living at home, I understand why. But that's kind of an immature question, really, to be in your 18 or... Go ask her. Go ask her. We're all adults. Yeah, we're all adults. Go ask her. You're probably like getting butterflies because you like her, and that's okay. She probably likes you too. But you don't know unless you ask. And we're all adults here. So, you're welcome. I hope that helped. I really do. It's just amazing that I called every card that I called every single card that came out before it came out. So, Aquarius energy. Yeah. Gemini Libra. This person is a fucking superstar. This male or something, I don't know. Maybe there's both a female and a male superstar. Yeah, because they have a lot of haters. Of course. Of course. You know? And in the Three of Wands of having to make a decision. Yeah. So, this person is like hated on. Needs to make a decision. Has made a decision. is thinking about the future with you, collective. That's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing read. Very amazing. I'm impressed with that read. Well, not really, because, yeah, really smart. This star, this Aquarian star. This Aquarius is going to make this woman a star, if you're not already. Or maybe you need a tar. Just kidding. You're crazy. Yeah. So I'm going to have you do an exercise. It's called scrying. And see what you get out of it. Just clear your mind and look at it. And if you're epileptic, do not look at it because it flashes. And thank you. And then just see what comes to your mind. You know what I mean? What comes to your mind first. And elaborate more on that. So, yeah, look. Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess. Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, this Wheel of Fortune, something that was created, is going to make you a High Priestess. No, I feel like you're already a High Priestess, but you just don't have the money to be all fancy glamour and fun and stuff. But because of this fortune, you have not got yet. But those are two really good cards. So that's really amazing. And the King of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. Into this High Priestess. Maybe she doesn't even know it, or she kind of knows it. Air energy of justice. Look, lies about her becoming into truth soon. I don't know. I know truth always surfaces, you know. But was I saying about the card coming out because of Scorpio energy? Fixed signs of Scorpio, Aries, and of Aquarius confirming the star. Okay? Yeah. Lies becoming into the truths. A fortune is going to be in favor of this Libra. Aquarius, Gemini, but a Libra, because that was the Libra card. Yep. See, lies becoming into truths. Yeah. God notices all the work. You know, the divine notices all the work you put in, no matter what, no matter how people slander, whatever, they're going to look like the idiot in the end. So. It has to be a yes and no question only. Yeah, only yes and no questions. No why questions, just yes and no. Paying attention to detail. This is a very important thing when it comes to the other person. So remember that. Detail is almost everything. Almost. Look, the Queen of Cups. She will give you your whole heart. If you make this step, she'll give you her whole heart. Where's that? I saw that Ace of Cups. I've seen that in the upright. If you just show a little bit, you know, that's something to celebrate. So that's pretty amazing. Anything from the ancestors is what I want to know. Ooh, look at that in the world. Yeah, the world came out. Again, look, Scorpio, Aries star confirming. Mm-hmm. Knight of Swords are being determined. Air energies. I feel like you need material. Some kind of material. I don't know. Let's see what your ancestors have to say, though. Just real quick, my back is... I do not feel good. Finding strength in the darkness, protecting your inner world, the power of community and family, of being a leader of the family, and using your power of time and cycles, the wheel of magic, for good, for protection, to guard. Yeah. So yeah, the voice, listen to the voices of the ancient times. Don't forget who raised you, all the good things they taught you. Don't forget that. You know, return to reality. See through all illusions. Flow with life's currents. What was I say about going with the flow? Yeah. You're definitely, I feel like, a star and a traveler, but following. You have to be a good follower to be a good lead. So I feel like you're a lead, you know. And wise prophet foresees the path ahead. So maybe you are in tune with your intuition, ancestral legacy. Okay? Yes, the wisdom left for the future. Okay, that they taught you when they were young. Don't forget that wisdom. That's what they want you to know. And this is the truth. That is the truth. That is the truth. And sometimes you gotta fight for the truth, you know. But that's the truth. In Song of the Ocean and flowing with life's currents. What a beautiful card, the truth. Because all true justice is truth. It's true truth, I think. But anyway, collective, we have 1:13:05:06 on the clock. What time it is? You can't ask a why question. It has to be a yes or a no question. Like, will this guy contact this woman? Will. Yes or no? Yes. Maybe 7 days from now, 7 hours from now. Yes. Okay, so, don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy, be happy. Anywho, you guys, I just want to thank you so much for being a subscriber, and from the first one to the one now, and all the new viewers and all new subscribers and all viewers, thank you so much for your support and your effort. Yay, thank you so much. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers so I could do stuff like giveaways and stuff, and personal readings and stuff like that, or smaller group readings is more accurate. The more you hone in with this channel and our energy, this energy, the more we can telepathically transport the energy via quantum. Okay, telepathically which I believe, okay, if you're interested, telepathically, which I believe Mr. Musk proved to be a reality through Neuralink. So, telepathy is real and is proof that it exists. So, to me, that's proof that it exists, you know? That's what I think. Maybe you want to know what this guy is saying, and then we'll do it familiar. Okay, so let's see what this guy wants to say to you. They will never compare to you. They will never compare to you. I feel like you guys had to be like, you were like, went to different schools or something, and you didn't want to leave each other. But you had to. Because of your parents or something like that. Like, you know, like you're 19 or 20 or something like that. Like ready for college or in college or something like that. Someone on here is. I'm afraid that I lost you forever. So I don't think they can get to a phone right now. So don't worry, they feel the same way that you do. I want to reach out, but don't know how. See? They feel the same way. They can't get to a phone. There's no way they can get connection or anything like that. That's basically what this person is saying. So don't worry. Oh my gosh. I feel like you guys are like acting like, oh, you're going to get married or you're married already or something. You know? Funny. Cute. Cute. I'm happy for your love. Hold on.
That instills the hope in me to keep living.
I'm on a live right now.
Oh, okay. You got any electrodes? I don't think so.
Okay, so let's see some wisdom. Let's get some wisdom here. Intensification. Yeah. Some people can be intense. You know?
Just take it and fix your thing. Don't bring it back too soon.
Masculine energy. Lord God, landlord. Yeah, definitely masculine energy. Passion. Okay, so you could be a Sagittarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, masculine. As well on here. Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, Taurus. Or you're really grounded. I feel like you're doing a ritual that's invoking. An invocation of some sort. This earth energy, I don't know. High You're like a sorcerer, priest, a priestess. Definitely. This earth energy. So that's a little bit of some wisdom. And then we're gonna go with was it the familiars? It was the familiars. Was it the familiars? That kind of makes sense, but oh my gosh. Everything has a home. Everything has a home. Okay, so some familiars. Let's get some familiars going. Beware of others. They want what you want or what you have. So beware of it. Yeah. Clout chasers or people that destiny swappers wanting or whatever. They're just envious and you don't need to be around negative. Like energy vampire sucker guys. You know, communicating this. Okay. I feel like you like red conscientiousness. Consciousness. So you're conscious, you're awake, you're not sleeping. This communication. Transcendence and being transparent. Things are going to happen in the year of the horse. This is the year of the horse. Why? Because you fully rely on God. Look, this portion. You have the advantage. Okay. You have the advantage. Let's see. Wow. I feel like the wolf is your spirit animal. Addicted to superstition. Tenacious. Because if you're tenacious like me, oh my gosh. And superstitious. Well, we'll get along great. No, but yeah, or the bat you resonate with. Moonchild is protection and direction. But yeah, in the year of the horse here, because you have the favor of God and the universe and the divine and pretty much everybody, in the year of the horse here, your fortune is coming. Yes, you've been tenacious and you've been through some stuff and you've earned whatever, you know, in sovereignty. Okay. In sovereignty. Okay. In silence and meditation. Okay. You have the advantage. Okay. Everybody knows this. Knows it. Okay, so yeah, communicating with your inner self, like finding out what you like for once. But your fortune is coming as you resonate with the frog, which to me is like fully rely on God. That's what that stands for. But it's a transcendence as well, or being transparent and transcendent. This fortune is gonna happen in the year of the horse, which should happen in the year of the snake, but didn't, will happen in the year of the horse. This fortune, for sure. Will this fortune happen in the year of the horse? Yes or no, pendulum? Yes. Yes. Happiness, I feel. Yeah, just. You'll feel more energy. Definitely. So this year, telling you, the next 6 days, 6 months, less than 6 months, 6 weeks. So, And if you made it home, Ariana, welcome home and congratulations. Wow. Well, that pretty much says it for tonight. If it didn't say it before, it definitely said it tonight. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? Yeah. And so it was. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are the best and the best, and the best everywhere. And I love all of you guys, all my subscribers. I love you guys for being part of this family. Thank you so much. If you want to donate, you can, and if you do, thank you. And it's not mandatory, but every little bit helps, you know. Anyways, thank you, veterans. Thank you, people who put their life on the line for us to live free and be good, you know, and live prosperous. So again, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And until tomorrow or our next live, that will be message. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Subscribe, like, and share if you can. And if you can, share the floating straws video and get the word out there so that we can turn the catastrophic events that's happened with global warming around and double the time if we work together around the world. So thank you so much. Trending now, edible straws on Amazon. And thank you for subscribing so much. That means the world to me. I need to reach 1,000. So here we go on this venture. And the sooner I do that, the sooner I can give perks. And we can be all superstars. I think I like that. Or the champions. What do you think, you guys? I don't know. The superstars, because you're a superstar. That's what I think. You are a superstar. So don't settle for second best. You are a person of virtue, patience, and value. And you know what you want. So hold on to that vision. And until next time, my friends, I love you all. That's message.